Great rising, great being, great ending, depending on what part of time this reaches you. You know, sometimes you just gotta take what you get in your day. Don't worry about all the worries in your mind, what you couldn't do, what you need to do. Sometimes you just gotta take what you can get in the day. Because I'm pretty sure there's somebody who didn't get what you got today. Take this sun and this weather, for instance. Where I'm at, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Completely different from the weather where I'm from. You know, I can complain. I can be like, I got this to worry about, or this didn't go right, but you know what? I'm gonna take this walk. I'm gonna take my family. I'm gonna take the sun. I'm gonna take being able to have the necessities over the worries. Because it could be worse. Life can be a lot worse, so you gotta be grateful for what you can get while you got it. That's the beginning of peace. When you can find gratitude in what you do have and not find complaints for what you don't have. Because that's life. Every day in life, there's going to be something that you have. It's going to be something that you don't have. So let me ask you this. Would you rather focus on what you have or what you don't have? That's the beginning of peace. Learning how to be still in the moments of what you got. Because a lot of people don't have what you do. A lot of people don't have a home. A lot of people don't have access to food the way you may have. A lot of people may not have access to the sun and beautiful weather the way you have. A lot of people may not have access to have children. A lot of people may not have access to be happy with themselves. So if you have any of those things, hello, any of those things, you have to find the beauty in it. So what I always tell y'all, life is beautiful when you allow it to be. If you're struggling with that, ask yourself, why is it hard for you to find the beauty in what you have? Maybe you should stop comparing yourself to what others have. You know? I know I am trying my best every day to be appreciative of what I have. Because even in this moment for me, I have more than I had. Maybe that's the case for you too. And if it's not, trust, you are in my prayers, and I hope whatever situation you're dealing with, I pray you have the patience and understanding that nothing lasts forever, nothing stays the same. At one point in time, I was in Vegas, hotel to hotel, carrying all my bags around. And in them moments, I was making videos for you guys. But you know what? You could never even really tell, because I was appreciative that I wasn't like the rest of the people that I seen that were homeless, who didn't have access to hotels, who didn't have access to showers, who didn't have access to clean clothes. Ain't that right, man? You know, before my son came in this world, we lost a child. But we did not let that affect our hope. We didn't accept that that was the end of end. Sometimes there's a time and a place for everything. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. There's a time and a place for everything, and divine timing is a real thing. It's a real thing. So sometimes it's not about just being patient and understanding through the process of your journey and the things that you deal with. Sometimes it's literally about accepting the timing of things. Is it the right time? Is it the right time for you to have the thing that you are complaining about, that you wish you had, or that you feel you need to have? Thank you, God. Let's go there. Let's start. I wasn't going to go this route, but I'm going to go this route. Sometimes our biggest problem is not knowing how to discern and understand and accept the difference between our wants and our needs. Two different things. See, society has conditioned us to be so used to convenience. The economy in the world right now is ran off the convenience of us being able to get and have access to the things that we want. And we flooded our lives with so many of the things that we want that we confuse those things with our needs. It's different. It's different. So we got to accept that difference. There's a difference between what you want and what you need. So in the beginning of this video, I was telling you guys, hey buddy, I was telling you guys to be appreciative if you have the things that you need, and don't focus complaining on all the things that you want, because most of the time the things that we feel we want, we don't need. We just have been conditioned by convenience to feel like we do. Do you have your necessities in order? Because if you have your necessities, if you have the things that you need to get through the day, that is a blessing itself. There are so many people who are struggling in need of the necessities while you're complaining about your wants. Life is not always about what we want. See, that's what the Bible really hits on a lot of the times. Because God redirects us from the worldly things that we feel we need or we want. It redirects us to focus on the necessities. The necessities. I always tell people to find their sense of self because it's a necessity. It is a necessity to know who you are. Half the time the things we want become the mask of our false identity. Sometimes we want the love of others so much, we are willing to jeopardize our morals and principles just to have that love from someone else. You don't need the love from somebody else when you have the control to love yourself in the ways you depend on others to love you. So, how many other things have we confused as a want compared to a need? Make a list of the things that you need. Make a list of the things that you need. And then make a list of the things that you want. Then sit down and really be honest with yourself and do a comparison of those two lists. Now, when you do the comparison of those two lists, I want you to circle the things that match who you are. Then I want you to star the things that just fit into who you want to be. And then I want you to reflect on that. And then once you reflect on that, I want you to process to your best ability what's true. What's true to your current state in regards to what you complain about in life. It's time for us to wake up and realize that we don't always get what we want. But when we humble ourselves, life, God, will always make a way for you to have the things you need. Then humble yourself again to be grateful of that. And again, this may not apply to everybody at this current moment, but eventually it can. And if you cross this video and you are just at your lowest of your lowest, I want you to remember your need for life. Because if you woke up this morning and you can still breathe, no matter what your current position is right now, no matter what you feel you do or don't have as a necessity, you have life. And if you can't be appreciative of life, well, then you can't be appreciative of anything in it. As always, never give up, never settle. Always love yourself, always be yourself, and remember, life is beautiful when we can allow it to be. One love.